Alright, welcome everyone, for those who watch. This is going to be a new start. Because the other game, I was clear from the start that it was just a showcase of the Jupiter Rush strategy. That it wasn't intended to be a full playthrough to the end, nor was it going to actually read the stories, prompts and stuff like that. And then when we got to the end, we got to the part 19, we were seeing that the strategy had tailed off, or stalled and hit a floor, or hits, I don't know what the words are. In that, while it was very good early for to grab Jupiter away from the aliens and deny them its resources, and then also establish a foothold for myself, it left me weak research-wise, which prevented me from getting anywhere, because the mid-game kind of tech started rolling in, and they were going to take like 2 years to research, and it was, no one wants to sit there and watch me turtle and wait, because the entire point of the strategy was to not turtle as much as the current community meta that Perun kind of like established. So after some thinking and a couple of test games, I am going to try a new, like a modified version of this Jupiter Rush meta, which I'm currently calling Jupiter Russian Raid. And the idea is that I don't skip Mercury. So I go to Jupiter first, but I go to Mercury straight after. Like, literally, as soon as mission to Jupiter is done, I research mission to the inner planets. Getting to Mercury is important because of that, for research campuses. So that's the idea, is to get Mercury for research campuses. You get to Mercury to establish yourself initially for defenses, and then get research campuses and double and triple our research, which then helps us push through the mid-game research bottleneck. This requires, obviously, more MC, or less MC available around Jupiter, since you now have to use MC at Mercury. But it's doable. It's completely fine. I've kind of found that I actually probably didn't need as much of the defense as I had at Jupiter as I had in the other game, where I was using like 30 MC to defend Jupiter. You don't really need that much. I kind of did need it, because the aliens were throwing like dreadnoughts at me continuously. But in a couple of test games I did, and these test games were, I went back to earlier saves in that showcase game, and the changes I made were obviously, one, go to Mercury, and the other change, which is the raiding part of the new Jupiter Russian raid strategy, is to hit the aliens sooner and more often. And what I've found is that even if your raids are not successful, in that they get to their destination and they die, the fact that you're sending ships out towards alien possessions, it puts them into a frenzy, and then they will kind of like drop what they're doing. They'll send less ships to attack your assets. They'll send more ships to attack your raiding ships. And so you're diverting them from doing things. Not only that, but I found that the earlier you hit them, the more likely you are to actually remove their presence, a good portion of their presence, from the inner solar system. And by doing that, you heavily reduce their resource income, and therefore their ability to produce ships. One of my test games where I went back quite early to like maybe part 4, I think it was, and I pretty much almost removed them completely from the inner system by 2028. It was crazy, and it was the difference was just striking. So this game is going to take what I learned from the showcase, take what I learned from these test games, and try and do it from the very beginning. Obviously, we're doing a completely new run, so new people. Well, this was obviously I loaded into this one. This wasn't me rolling through like 5 or 6 different starts until I found one that was good to then record with. This is literally the first one, and I just saved it so I could do some other things. So I consider the Sun encounters to be pretty alright. As scientist goes, she's not bad. She actually has higher persuasion than usual. She's a physicist, which is good, but she's also a quick learner. Getting a quick learner at the start is actually great, so I'll be keeping her. Isla is a okay-ish politician. She starts off with good investigation, but middling persuasion. She does get +1 for cohesion's at least 6, but yeah. Also, always good to have starting thingies, so this one's good. Just money with a cog, a persuasion. Both start with good admin. In terms of those who I can recruit, this is interesting. So, ideally, I would prefer to have 2 people with public campaign and 2 people with control. Or at least 1 good controller and then 2 public campaigners. Right? But then there's this professor. He's ethical, which kind of sucks, but it's not that much of a problem. Because you don't really cause atrocities at the beginning of the game. You don't need to. He's a social scientist, which would be good for industrialization of space. I think. Yes. But he's also an opinion leader, which gives him +2 persuasion for democracy at least 6. And all the places I take in this strategy are high democracy places. Generally I don't go for the lower stuff. So he's persuasion 7 with +2, so he's a 9 persuasion professor with social scientist for industrialization of space. So he's giving me a good boost in research early. And okay, admin. My only problem is obviously in terms of what he can do once the initial rush is over. He can inspire and turn. So, but that won't use opinion. But she can't inspire or turn because she's a cynic. And so it's actually not a bad choice. I usually prefer professors over scientists anyway, but she's a quick learner, so I'll be keeping her. Now the other thing is that I know those 3 don't have public campaign, which is a problem. I need a public campaigner, and the only person that's viable in this group is this celebrity, who's also a megastar. So I won't be keeping her long. She'd purely be using for public campaigning. Technically a +7 diplomat, but without public campaign. 3 command though and 6 administration. I need public campaign, I think. So I actually haven't looked at any of the... Well, first things first, I think I'm definitely getting that professor. He's a 30, and he's from Moscow, so I'm gonna... I can get the Russian thingies, or government orgs, that could be really good. See, he's a pretty good officer. 8 command, 5 persuasion, 4 admin. But I don't really need officers right off the bat. But he's also 17 in terms of CP cap. Fixers. The fixer isn't that good. I prefer. So if I switch to, let me pull it up. Switch here. Handy dandy agent chart that someone made. It shows you what their the qualities are. So fixes are middling. The weird thing is that they don't have crackdown, which is, I suppose it depends. It depends on your view. A lot of people prefer to have an investigator and an espionage person separate. So then they have one person do crackdown and one person do purge. It's effective because you can take a point in one mission cycle. But you don't need. I don't need one of these at the very beginning of the game. At the very beginning of the game, you need persuasion people to take stuff. The hackers. He is public campaign with a persuasion of 1, so he's not very useful. But yeah, there was a quick learner astronaut here at the beginning. And he's Chinese with government, so I could get the Chinese orgs. But he doesn't have... he has public campaign, but with a persuasion of 4, he won't be great. But then on the other hand, public campaign requires money, and I get loads of money through spoiling anyway. It's not a bad spy. Can't inspire. You can public campaign as well, but with a persuasion of 4. If only you could, you give advise. You don't give anything. I need to see. I feel like you need a public campaigner, but some of the other people are pretty good. Right. Next thing, I need to actually see what my chances are in places. So, no for Canada. Ish for United States. No for India. Oof. Okay. All good. Kazakhstan. France. Spain, good. Italy, okay. Germany, okay. UK. Sweden, Norway, good. Baltic states, good. Denmark, good. Poland, good. Sucks a bit on the France because it has good. Oh, I haven't changed the screen. Sorry. There we go. I just realised I hadn't changed the screen. Yeah, no, France is. Let's have a look at Japan. Nah. The other thing I was thinking was it really a good idea to not do the crackdown early? Because what is a few months to getting to Jupiter anyway? In April. Especially if I'm gonna see in this game if I can even try and build some raiding ships really, really early. So I pulled up how much I went into the previous save and I basically built the basic colony ship and the basic raider. Looked at how much they cost, and I wrote that down so I can see how much they would cost in resources and therefore how much they're going to cost in boost to make, to see if I can maybe try and X them out even really early. Indonesia. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I actually should maybe do the crackdown straight away. If I focus really into it, I can get it done. If I literally just focus it, because the next text that they pick for these ones are tend to be on the research path anyway. Seeing if I can get this done before I'd move into a USA. Especially because Canada is... Yeah, so this game I'm going to try and do the crackdown first, again, rather than skipping it. Because I kind of felt like it seemed like a good idea at the time to just instantly just dominate the globals. Not even worry about a crackdown, which would obviously lose a year's worth of thing. But if I try and do it so that I don't have anything in the USA or India before the crackdown starts, then it should be okay. Kazakhstan. Do I risk letting you get taken by someone so that you don't get cracked down in the crackdown? I would lose... $3 to 5 months of boost, which isn't that a lot, considering it still takes me a little while to coup it out of Eurasian Union. Okay, I have an idea that I'm gonna try. Yeah, because I was thinking, like, it seemed like a good idea at the time, but then as obviously the game progresses, you're like, well, as soon as I run this, I control all of USA, I control all of India, I was getting to control parts of China. Do you really want them to get cracked? Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. And I've done 20 minutes of talking and 20 minutes of not doing anything. So we are going to begin. So I'm going to try. Right. Do you have any good percentage chances? Norway. And Kazakhstan, obviously, but... And Poland. Okay. 77 for Spain. Oh wait, you do have... Somehow I missed that you had that. Yeah, this is not like that other game. The starting of that other game where I got really good rolls for Europe. 18% for Germany, man. I was really hoping to try and dominate. What do you like? 52%. I really want Germany because it has a really good research amount. I'm going to risk a 4. Using a 4. Spain. I'm burning a lot of my influence. But I really need. This isn't going to be as optimal as the other game, I don't think. Okay. Let's try this, shall we? Deliver our manifesto. So you do have public campaign. Do I need a second public campaigner? I feel like I will need one. But the astronaut's better. Because the astronaut has good command, so I can turn them into a commando, in a sense. And that's 14 cap. But then there's you with 17 cap. And then there's you. Excuse me, cap of 8. You are 14. But it's another diplomat. I'm really struggling on... You're also a quick learner, which is what I really like. I'm gonna try with you. I'm just gonna try with you 4. Okay. Actually, so I don't have to do all the clicking like I did last time. Or is it? Isn't there already one? Kleptocratic? Kleptocratic. It's just spoils, yeah. You're my default. So I can just like immediately go to spoils for all of you. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Okay. You're not 80% to take Spain. Should I take something with you? It's weak in research though. Really weak in research. But Canada's going to be a bit of a hard one to break into. Yeah. I'm going to keep taking stuff, I think. So, work on them. So the idea is to fill myself up with the EU, but I'm going to change. You're not going to just be spoiling, because you're my long term. Okay, I don't need to have welfare be better than spoils. Okay, good. Not in Germany. Okay. Basically, build myself up in the EU as quickly as humanly possible. Max out my CP cap in the EU. And then start working on... Wait, hang on. How I kind of need Canada, so it's 12, 24, 36. $12.80. 90. 107-ish. Maybe. I really should have Canada to help me get into USA. Right. Oh. 7. Counting with Joe. I may. Actually, I'm going to have to drop you. I'm going to have to drop you down by some money, I think, so I can afford to buy, I think. So, you are my strongest in terms of persuasion, so I should stick it on you. And you're also a social scientist. Ah, just not enough. She was on 20, wasn't she? So that's 350, so I still don't have enough. Okay, fine. I'll stick it on you so I can better get Germany. You now get Baltic States. You continue with Spain. And that should be the CP that I'll need, I think. That'll be my CP cap, I think. Put you back on. Well, I was gonna actually have you off. Okay. Right. So that gives public campaign. Yeah, I think I made the right decision. I should put it on you. So you have public campaign. And then you will get that one. To boost yourself. Okay. Going all in on this idea. Right. Economic region, go away. I can't tell the bloody... Right. Quicker I can grab Canada, the better, actually. You can go and investigate the site now. Right. January. Currently. Finland. Put you on what I want you to be. Okay. So I have currently 22 CP. Cap 12. So that's left about 10. Yeah, that's basically I'll slightly go over with Sweden and Denmark. But that's what I want. Okay. Do I want you? Well, nah, not really. Waste of money. Since I'm making more from spoiling anyway. And now I just need to try and drive. Oh god, they've really got someone in India already? Oh, frick. That's bad. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. But I need to focus on America, because I need to drive its, like, public opinion of me up really high. So I can then take it.
We've got our people in place.
Okay. Alright, that puts me a little bit over. That's fine. Nothing new. Okay. You are actually the only one that can coup in my group. Maybe I should take Kazakhstan then. And then risk a crackdown. Right. You are going to public campaign in America as well.
I will tell our story. Ready for
In fact, let's up your percentage chance. Well, it's 180. Okay, that's fine.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
Bringing them to our side.
We're going to take Kazakhstan. You provide 21 research, which is basically the same as Alpine States. So I'll get rid of Alpine States when I take it. I suppose you... Oh god, Exodus. They're going to do Mission to Mars straight away, aren't they? Because they like doing that. Oh, the little assholes. They love doing Mission to Mars straight away. It's fine. December.
We must not only
teaches that in the
Okay, no, Deep Space Propulsion concept's good.
The people will come to our side.
Right, I don't want you to spoil because that will actually help the people. So let's just put you on boost.
We've gained significant support.
And then still positive influence. I might actually abandon Alpine States because it's literally going to be wait, no, we're in the beginning part of the game, so it's going to be 3 mission cycles that it triggers. Okay, I'm gonna stay over cap. You now can't really do much, so you're gonna go to ground. You actually have pub campaign. So, just a 50% chance. And then you, can I remove you from duty for now? Yes.
By any means necessary.
Cue you out of Eurasian Union. While I have the chance. Okay, dokie.
Off the grid.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Freedom and justice.
Good. Um, what do I want the ratios to be? Okay. We'll try that. We'll try that.
We hold no sway in their minds.
You're only a 50% chance anyway.
The dreamer in me wants to be.
Old shipbuilding, that's fine. Right. You can actually go to that crash site. You can go back to public campaigning in the US. I'm making 316 per day.
Right and sway the public.
So let's up your chances.
Make our appeal. Where to?
Uh,
I will try to sway
That's
the
fine.
public.
Because as soon as the crackdown happens, my public influence, my public opinion will just drop everywhere. So hopefully I can force it up as much as I can, so that it doesn't drop. So that the drop in USA isn't as punishing.
We've moved the needle.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
I think I only have one more go at that, I think. Yeah. This will happen at the end of the mission. Well, it waits. So what I've realized is that what happens is that I think you have to wait until a ship comes into orbit around the Earth before it actually triggers. I don't know. Which does kind of suck, because if that's the next one, it's February. So my idea of waiting for a crackdown before taking the USA might not be the best, but that is the decision we have gone with for this one. Let's go to ground again. Not much for you to do right now. Commando, don't need that. At least with 2 quick learners.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
The people will come to our side.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Homia? Alright. Now I go back to what I would do normally. So in this case, it is outpost Habs. And now Well, I'll put 1 pip in each because I don't think I'm gonna dominate them anytime soon. And then let's take you on. Yeah. Alright, we'll go with that. Go to ground again. Not much for you to do. But I can now give you right, International Space Station. Get space science on you. Alright, and now we just keep continuing until
We're winning their hearts and minds.
The people will come to our side.
that's a good point. I need to check for stabilization. Piss off out of Denmark. Okay. New ones that I don't need. You're actually not that. You're not bad. You're +1 invest, +1 command. Special boat service. But I need to keep my influence for taking USA. So you can't.
Ready.
You can't.
Where to?
You can't. Andre can. That's fine. I don't need to yet. Just hoping that they're going to thingy. So let's go out. I just need to see when that triggers. Right. I'm pretty sure that the crackdown event triggers when an alien ship like either gets built or gets seen going towards Earth or arrives at Earth. That's fine. Which means that I do have, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So if that's going to be the case, then I'll be waiting till February for it to thingy. So, Andre, I'm gonna stabilize America. You can't work on India. I'm gonna work on
I will tell our story.
the ones I want to keep now that America's pretty much at the kind of I could advise just to get a boost in research, maybe.
Ready for
Eck out a little bit more. Yeah, okay. And then, you... Can you work on India? It's not really going to work, is it?
taking our keys.
Do. And it's jumped me up by like a little bit.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Things are going good. Our case remains unheard.
Come on, crack down. Shit. That was a danger of me going over cap.
Standing by.
Oh, bastards.
At your service.
I only have 2 explanation on you.
At your service.
Acknowledged.
Fuck you.
Targeting their
Pieces of shit. Well, your point. Do you have the resources to defend it? You might defend it. No, you're not defending it. Okay. That's good. Because screw you, that is my nation to have.
Our associates were unable
Or
to
not.
take control.
There we go. So it ran anyway, without them acquiring. Okay. Okay, cool. Right, so now, Andre. What's your chances of taking USA? Not very good. So you just need to work
Making our
back.
case.
But it wasn't terrible. You, I'm gonna have to unfortunately come back here because I need the public campaign in the USA to run without a hitch.
What's the yaw? What's the yaw?
You are to take
We'll bring this nation to our side.
and you are to take
Putting our people in place.
so that I don't lose those nations completely. It was the executive of Kazakhstan. That's good. Okay. Um, June.
Public opinion is moving in that
Okay.
direction.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Do.
We're taking over.
Good. Norway is now sorted. Kind of.
We're taking over.
Good. Oh, that was lucky. Right, you need to take Finland.
Establishing control.
Reporting in.
You can take something. Maybe. Alright, Denmark. Well, it didn't get cracked, so I think I could be fine. With CP, is there anywhere I can take just to spoil, maybe? 70% chance of Bangladesh. Let's try 50% in Bangladesh. See, FIS, sorry. 1 persuasion, 1 investigation, 1 espionage, 4 admin as a 2-star. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna need to use my influence to take out the USA. So, can I take? No, not yet.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Our cause isn't justified to them.
No.
Our supporters are in place.
I actually gained that one. No. God damn it! I need Finland and Baltics. I'm gonna take them off people another way. Fine. I will take the. Short chance of Bangladesh, 65% as well. I will take Denmark.
Where do you need me?
And this is not going well as a as an early game, is it? To be honest, doesn't feel like it's going well.
Establishing control. Standing by for orders.
Need more public support in the USA first.
It has always been true. Of course, there was an accident.
The people will come to our side.
Public opinion remains
Really?
unmoved.
Definitely the other game was started off a lot stronger. Now you're just gonna screw with my entire way of doing things. I need to stop. God. If they get the 3rd point, I'm done. There's no way I'm getting India. Shit. What to do, 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 what to do. I don't know what to do. This isn't going well at all. You don't have any chance of doing anything there. 245 chances. Okay.
Bring the station to our side.
Ah, Jesus, man. Yes. I have a funny feeling I'm gonna lose India. It was a long shot for that. Yes, good. How are you beating me? All of you are beating me in that. Because I don't have the USA. I need the USA. I am so behind on research now because of this. Right, you're going to Unity, not Spoils.
Presence is growing.
I'm gonna cultivate Australia instead, I think. So you're, yeah. Yeah, I don't care about that. Oh god. You can go investigate. You can grab the next point.
Standing by.
Might as well keep working on it. It's not good at all. I'm gonna lose the possibility of grabbing India, and I don't like that.
Winning their hearts and minds.
Just hoping that Resistance don't have enough CP to grab a, or they don't feel like they can grab a third one in India. Okay. And I'm back over cap again. Oh, fuck. I've lost India. I have so lost India. I've so lost India. What do I do? What do I do? 6. I need to get myself established in India. This is just a nightmare. This is not a scenario that I want. Which means what I'm going to do is... Short chances of getting... Okay. I'm going to take the executive in Australia. But not...
I will try to sway the public.
I don't like this. The other game's much nicer. Going Crackdown first, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't see myself getting to Jupiter early. Or at least I don't see myself getting there in like April. But yeah, that's actually the first hour. So I'm gonna stop it there and then continue on. When I get to the, at least this is all the way through to the new normal. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Okay. Now I need to see if I can try and grab the executive in India, and then just sit on that. So yeah. Okay.